Hi everyone, Peter here. Welcome. We share real stories from real people. Let's start with the first story. AITA for lying to my girlfriend in a video game about lying. So, this is a situation I'm pretty surprised to find myself in. I can say it's actually kind of funny if I wasn't stuck in the middle of it. A little background. My girlfriend, 25F, and I, 27M, have been together for about 8 months. Before our relationship, my girlfriend was in a nearly 2-year relationship with a jerk. Not only did he spend the entire time cheating on her, but he also constantly gaslit her. No matter what, everything was her fault. I wish I had enough space to describe just how terrible this man was to her. We met about 6 months after she finally got out of that relationship. From the start, she made it clear to me that any dishonesty from anyone she's dating is completely unacceptable to her. Even white lies. I bring this up because it's pretty relevant to the content of this post. Yesterday, I was playing Among Us with a group of friends when she came over. She watched me play for a while before I suggested she give it a try, as she had played a bit with my group before. She really got into it. She really enjoyed it. So I pulled out my laptop, created a Steam account for her, and bought the game so we could play together. For those who don't know, Among Us is a social deduction game where a group of players tries to figure out who the imposters are before the imposters succeed in killing everyone. Imposters generally have to be good at lying to win. I'm sure you can see where this is going. In the second game, I was the imposter, and I killed someone right as another person walked into the room. They reported the body. Now it was just me, the person who saw me, and my girlfriend left. He accused me of being the imposter, and I accused him. My girlfriend was the deciding vote. She didn't know what to do. I said, "I swear I'm not lying." So she voted for the other guy, and I won the game. My girlfriend got up and said she had to leave. I tried texting her a few times, but she ignored me. I finally heard from her this morning, where she sent me a message saying she feels like she can't trust me anymore. Not only was she upset that I swore I wasn't lying to her when I was, but she was also really bothered by the fact that she couldn't tell I was lying even though we were in the same room and she could see my face. She understands that lying is part of the game, but she wanted to believe that if I swore something was true, she could trust that no matter what. Now she can't. She needs time to think about what this means for our relationship. I got really defensive at this point and told her I couldn't believe she was making such a big deal out of a stupid game. I haven't heard back from her since then. AITA? I don't think so, but I regret buying her the game. Related opinions. Riga Lazar. Okay, I don't think it would cloud my judgment, but I have to ask, did she know that lying is a key part of the game before the match where you were the imposter? Like, in the "there are 2 imposters trying to kill us, and you need to figure out who's lying" conversation. Op. Yes, she knew. And she knew it could be me. I actually lied to her earlier in that match. The only lie she really cared about was the "I swear I'm not lying" part that happened at the end. Riga Lazar. Edit. No, Ente, very close to nah. She knew there was lying in the game and chose to play it. Was your choice of words perhaps a bit unfortunate considering her history? Yes, but again, she knew lying was part of the game. Not all Titchcock 13. Ente, your girlfriend needs therapy to work through these issues. What happened to her was terrible, but it's also unrealistic to expect you to never lie to the point where you can't even play a game together. Op. The only lie she objected to was at the end, when I swore I wasn't lying. She had no problem with the lies that happened earlier. Commenter. Did you write it in the game or say to her, "I swear I'm not lying"? Op. I said it out loud over Discord. We were also in the same room, of course, screens facing away from each other, and I was looking at her when I said it. Update 1, 18 months later. Wow, it's been a long time since I posted that original topic. I actually forgot about it until a few days ago, so I thought I'd give an update. First off, my girlfriend and I are still together. We've moved in together since then. When I posted my original AITA topic, the consensus seemed to be NTA. But looking back, I think even as I wrote that, I was being an off for what happened. I remember reading some responses about my girlfriend and how she needed to get over herself, and getting more and more upset with those comments. That was the point I got mad and wanted to defend her, and I realized, yep, I was in awe. I shouldn't have looked her in the eye when I swore I wasn't lying, and I shouldn't have gotten so defensive and downplayed her feelings by saying it was just a game. I gave it a day or two before deciding to reach out to apologize, but she contacted me first to apologize for her behavior. I told her she had nothing to apologize for, that I completely understood, and that I was sorry for how I reacted. Then we both ended up apologizing and trying to take the blame ourselves. She had gone to stay with her sister after the incident. Initially, it seemed like my girlfriend wasn't going to really explain what happened to her sister other than that I had lied to her, but after about a day, she finally opened up about it. And then her sister actually defended me, saying this would be a really stupid reason to end an otherwise good relationship. This surprised me because I didn't think her sister liked me. After talking with her sister, my girlfriend called me. We met up, and after talking, it became clear to both of us that she still had a lot of issues with her ex that she needed to work through, and that we might have started dating too soon. But we both really liked each other, and didn't want to end things, so we decided to stay together and work things out. She started seeing a therapist, and it's done wonders. I don't think even after the incident and after we made up, I fully grasped just how much damage her ex had done to her. I swear, sometimes I wish I could find that guy alone in a dark alley at some point. I'm really glad our relationship survived that. She makes me happier than anyone I've ever met. I can't imagine my life without her. And hey, last month, we actually played Among Us again. It was her idea because I hadn't touched it since the incident. We had a lot of fun together. Though I insisted we play in different rooms, and I definitely avoided saying, "I swear," which she told me she found pretty cute. Update 2 years later. I was thinking about the incident a few days ago and logged back into this account. There were quite a few replies since the last time I did. Apparently, this was posted on TikTok about a year ago, and some people had issues with how it went down. I thought I'd give an update to address some concerns. I also made the mistake of finding the video and reading the comments. Never check the comments. First off, and I really can't believe I have to say this, but my girlfriend did not make up a story that I abused her to her sister. She said I lied to her face, which technically was true. I don't know why some people try to make this sound worse than it actually was. Second, my girlfriend is not abusive. She didn't make her issues my issues. She didn't blame me for her problems. I care about her issues because I care about her. I don't live in fear of letting her down. Third, my girlfriend did not freak out the moment she found out I lied to her in a game. She knew the game was all about lying. She had no problem with me lying in the game. She only had an emotional trigger when I said, "I swear I'm not lying," while looking her straight in the eyes. That's what set her off. Oh, and by the way, what I did was technically cheating in the game because I used eye contact to lie more effectively when that's outside the game's scope. Fourth, yes, I posted on AITA to see if I was an asshole. And then I had the audacity to disagree when they said I was totally in the clear. I looked closely at the people who said that and realized I didn't want to be like them. The reaction my post received didn't change my mind. If resolving things through communication makes me an asshole, then I'm completely fine with that. A lot of people were really hung up on, all he did was lie in a game about lying. He didn't do anything wrong. He gasped at the idea that he was wrong. What a wuss. Also, as mentioned before, what I did was outside the game's scope. What I did wrong had nothing to do with actually lying in the game. The issue was what I said immediately after she tried to explain to me why she reacted the way she did. I immediately tried to dismiss it because it wasn't a big deal. Just because something wasn't a big deal to me doesn't mean it wasn't a big deal to her. I assure you that I have my own quirks that are a big deal to me, but wouldn't be to others, and she's always careful to respect those. I should have done the same without getting defensive. She had an emotional reaction to a triggering event, and she deserved my apology for trying to dismiss it. That's called empathy, people. I know it's a tough concept for some, but I assure you, people tend to like you more when you use it. I swear, some of you had the emotional maturity of a bag of bricks. As for an update, much to many people's disappointment, I'm sure we're still together. Quite happy. In fact, my relationship with her is the best I've ever had. She's the most amazing person I know. Cliché as it sounds, she's my best friend. I'm pretty sure I want to spend the rest of my life with her. Therapy has done wonders for her, and she hasn't had a triggering event in a long time. We've stopped playing social deduction games, but that's just because she's gotten ridiculously good at them. No marriage or kids yet, but we've talked enough to know it's something we both want. So, to all those who criticized me for not leaving her immediately, I'm pretty content with my life. How many of you can say that?